Arizona is always in the news, especially when you're talking about real estate. I don't care if the market's going up or it's going down or if it's going sideways. They're always talking about Arizona. It's not so much everyone that's moving into Arizona. Question is, who's moving out and why? Don't go anywhere because it's not what you think. We've heard everything about Arizona. Real estate, Arizona, it somehow always comes together. We are always in the news. But here's what people don't talk about. Like, we have thousands of people that are moving here. We're over 7 million people now in the greater Phoenix area. But here's the thing. People move out too. Who's moving out and why? So let's break it down. It's not what you think it is. And it's not what other YouTubers are telling you. It is not because of the heat. Yes, it's hot. And I'm not gonna lie, right now while I'm shooting this video, it's absolutely miserable outside. But you know what? I can escape for the weekend, or I could also just stay in my house or my pool or the shopping center or the grocery store or the restaurant. I'm telling you guys, it's not like we all play outside for 2 months. Check out these temps. This, however, is not why people are moving out of the greater Phoenix area. Every single person that moves into Phoenix knows about our temperatures. And rarely do you see people say, okay, I can move here, and then after they move here a year or two later saying I can't handle it. Okay, maybe a few, but it's not the top 4 reasons, and I got the top 4 reasons for you right now. Number 1 is over 65 and people that are moving back home to be closer to family as they get to that later part of life and they need special care. And a lot of the people that have moved here may have only lived here for maybe 10, 20 years, and now they're just moving back home. So that is the number 1. Over 47% of the people that are leaving greater Phoenix area are that over 65 age. The second group of people that are leaving here for job reasons, let me tell you, the greater Phoenix area is a plethora, a ginormous talent pool, which is why all the companies are moving here. Because think about it, not only do they have a lower cost of living compared to some of these other technology areas like California and Washington and Oregon and even New York, the companies can move here. They can pay the employees less, lower labor costs, labor taxes, payroll taxes. We're super corporate business friendly. There's a lot of companies that are moving here, but at the same time, there are companies that are keeping their eye on what's going on in Phoenix because they know we have an amazing talent pool. So they're handpicking these people out. And that is the second largest group of people that are leaving the greater Phoenix area. And that's for people that have job opportunities elsewhere. And so they are up and leaving. We have a lot of relocation companies that come out here that represent some of these large companies. I represent a lot of the companies that are moving people in, like Northrop Grumman and Honeywell and Intel. So you got to give us a call. We don't necessarily just do relocation for the big corporate companies, but know that we have that experience and that skill set. And if you're looking for a solid Arizona realtor that specializes in relocation, this would be your girl. All right, the third largest pool of people that are leaving, believe it or not, are families. Now, most of these families are going to be those that unfortunately have been kind of priced out of our market. Look, just a couple years ago, our median household income was in correlation with the median home price. We had a very healthy market and that affordability was fantastic. Unfortunately, there were a lot of people that just did not get into the home buying world. And as they waited for the market to come back down, that dream got further and further and further away from them. Today, our median household income is $99,000. That's the median household income. So whether you're a single household, that would be one person 99. If you have 2 people, that would be a combined 99. That is our median. And if you make our median income, you can afford our median household, our median home price, which today is right around $450 to $460, depending on when you're watching this video. If you do not make that $99,000, and many people that have lived here in the greater Phoenix area for 10, 20, 30, their entire lives, do not make that minimum threshold. And you know what? They're spinning the wheels. I come from the San Francisco Bay Area and I saw this happening in the 90s, and that's what's happening here. It is becoming, I don't want to say expensive, because again, coming from the Bay Area, it's not expensive. Like, it's crazy cheap compared to the Bay Area. But for people that have lived here for a long time or have rented for a long time, they've seen their rents go from $1,500 a month to $2,800 a month. That is a huge jump if you're only making $45,000 a year. So we are seeing families moving to smaller towns, mid-sized towns, where they can actually be able to purchase something. But again, with higher interest rates, all I got to say is, for those of you who are watching, you got to get into the home ownership, I don't want to call it a game, world. It is the only way you will ever be able to control your housing costs, by being your own landlord, whatever that means to you. There are still extremely affordable homes in some of the smaller Midwest, even southern parts of America. But here in the greater Phoenix area, we have become a major metropolitan area, fifth largest. And let me tell you, over 7 million people here today. They are anticipating almost 1 million more people in the next 10 years. What does real estate do when there is job growth, strong economy, and housing shortage? Now is a great time to buy in the greater Phoenix area, especially if you're holding long term. That's what real estate is really supposed to be about. So although 65% of the people that have moved into Arizona, 35% are leaving. But unfortunately, they are not the ones that own homes. Not enough anyways. All right, guys, if you really want to know data and stats, I'm telling you, I'm your girl. Relocation, helping you transition from wherever you're at to coming into greater Phoenix area. Don't hesitate. Give us a call. Let's set up a Zoom call. We'll walk you through the plan, even 1, 2, 3 years in advance. It's never too early to start your planning. And we would love to hear from you. We would love to be your resource for resources. Sheryl Willis at The Real Agent Now, and I would love to hear from you. So give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. Days, nights, or weekends, we got your back when moving to Phoenix, Arizona. See y'all soon. Bye.